Okay, Aries, here is your weekly reading that's good through January 10th, 2026. And we're going to start with the lesson cards. And I want you guys to let me know if you prefer starting with the lesson cards or starting with the astrology. So this is the astronumerology reading. So it combines some elements of numerology as well as astrology. And we're going to start with your numerology guidance cards. And this is your card, and it's 66. And don't worry, 66 is, oh, that's wrong, it's upside down. It's 99. 99 is compassion. Now, when I pull these cards, I don't do them as upside down or whatever. What this means is that during this time, you're going to have some compassion with people, because there are people in your life, in your circle, who have experienced a great deal of loss. And they may not have shared with you what their loss was, but they are going through something, grieving something, and it's different for each person. And right now, that may cause some conflict, and it would need for you to be the one to have a little bit of compassion and emotional intelligence for the person. Next, we're going to get our lesson card for you guys. And I already shuffled these cards, but I just like to shuffle again before I pull one for you. And let's, if I can get lesson card. Fear. I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. And I understand that it might be difficult for you, because Aries is sometimes hot tempered, because you might think a little bit faster than some people. But extending love to others allows love to come back to you. Extending grace to others allows it to come back to you. During this first week, you're going to be focused on or working on letting go of fear, the fear of love and not being loved back. And you're going to have to extend compassion to others who are incapable of giving you that type of love, but you have to be in some type of relationship with them. Sometimes this is a co-worker relationship. Things not like your partner, because you definitely don't have to stay for that. But people who are in your circle that you really won't be able to let go of, because of whatever circumstance you're dealing with. Next, we're going to do our oracle card, a Moonology oracle card. And we are in the middle of the wolf moon, the super moon, the first super moon of the year. So let's see what other moon energy is following you. And we have the full moon eclipse. Conclusions are within reach. So if you have a project that you have been working on and waiting for it to come to a conclusion, it is almost there. I would expect to see it become more of a final thing by the 10th. Because this reading is through January 10th, 2026. And the last thing we're going to do is pull the energy of the playing card. What card do you have? It's money's popping up for a lot of people. So the nine of spades means that you're on your way and you have some financial gains, and you're probably going to get some more financial gains, but you're not at the pinnacle yet. You need more money. So if you're thinking about making a change, like a change of job or something like that, you might want to look at the actual money and see if the money's going to fit your needs, if it's going to be exactly what you need to carry you through the next phase. You don't get caught up in the quick money that might show up, right? You need to look at some long-term solutions. Okay. Now let's look at the astrology portion of this. For everyone, we have the Sun, Venus, Mercury, and Mars rolling in Sagittarius, right? The Sun is not happy being there, but they are all riding together. Starting out with this reading, let's move the time. You're going to start out with this energy in your first house, which is your body. So, and it's, leadership potential, which of course is Aries normal. Aries represents the first house. So you might be in your head about the changes that are coming. You might be in your head, head about a male figure that has some authority over you, or someone who is more of a boss over you. You might have some conflicts with another Mars, and for you, that's a Scorpio energy because Mars rules Scorpio in Aries. So there might be some conflict there. And looking at your other relationships, there is some things changing within the home and an expansion of energy within the home. Actually, more nurturing. So it's like whether you're male or female, you're taking on more of a mother figure role in the home. That is starting to happen January 3rd through the 10th. Also, you're going to have to be diligent about planning things out for the home because the Sagittarius and Pisces starts in the 4th house, which is all about home matters for you. And that means that you have to make sure that whatever repair needs to be made is done. Whatever bill needs to be paid is paid. Whatever it is regarding the home needs to be done. Is there an inspection that's supposed to be done? Get the inspection done. Yeah. Do be diligent is what you're being asked to do. And as we continue on with this energy, this Sun, Mercury, Venus energy is going to move through each of the houses over the next few days. So whenever it gets in those places, you can see conflict. So for instance, when it gets to the 10th house, which it will get there on the 4th, there can be a little bit of conflict in the job place, so, and it would be there around 11 in the morning. You could not be satisfied with what's happening in the job area. And at the same time, you have these other issues going on with the expansive nature. Your Jupiter and Moon energy are going to break apart on the 4th. And when that happens, then you might not have so much of the movement in the home. So when the movement in the home is sometimes that's relocating, sometimes that's just moving furniture around from one room to the next, but it will start to stabilize itself after the 4th. After the 4th, that energy will start to stabilize itself a little bit more. I've said this to a couple other people, beware of accidents because there's the energy of being prone to having accidents during this time. Now, there's some other secret things being revealed in the health department. Actually, 2 things. One, it looks like your diet could be making you fat. That's one thing. And then another is something in the reproductive area, something's not exactly right. Maybe it's a pH is off or something is off in that area. So I would pay attention to that and get that checked out. Around on the 5th, the other energy that I see now it's the 6th, around the 6th, you're going to have the Moon and Ketu join together, and they're going to be in Leo, and this is going to be in your career. And Leo is aggressive, so this could be Aries aggressive, Leo's aggressive, and you got a Moon who is a nurturing kind of issue, energy, and then K2 who is making everything more of a big scene, highlighting your career. So there could be some confrontation in the workplace at that time, like butting heads with the 2 energies being there. And you might actually see that someone is requesting your support or for you to be on their side when it comes to that situation. That's up to you whose side you take, and it could even be you in there having an argument with someone. Towards the end, well, actually, not the end, but on the 6th, be extremely careful when you're traveling. Accidents are probable that day, major accidents. and run-ins with the law are important, kind of could happen on that day. So be very careful on the 6th if you have to travel anywhere. Could be work related travel, accidents, so watch yourself. And then that cycle just repeats. And then let's see. And by the way, this energy is in line with the energy that's happening in the world as well. Okay, so the week ends the 10th. Let's get to that day. So on the 10th, you have your major life force is just bombarded with energy from job, home, body, other people, relationship, just a lot of concentrated energy all headed your way. This can bring about confusion. There's some things that bring you joy, other things that bring you sadness, and it can just be overwhelming. So this is a great opportunity for you to find something to do to recover, to reset your nervous system. Do something like go have a massage, go in the water, do something that calms you down, because there's a lot of activity and it's almost too much, you know, that you're dealing with at one time on the 10th. Just, and that's career, that's everything hitting you all at once. So be careful, okay? All right, that's what I have for you, Aries. Have a good one.